Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Geneforge. So, today we're going to head into Kantre's realm. But, as you may notice, I am currently at the guarded docks, which are also green. And that is because in something that I've never really done before, I've been playing the game a little bit off camera, but only because we've been to this particular area here a few times in the past, and I wasn't expecting to find anything new or not before seen. And I just felt like playing the game a little bit, but not necessarily record. So yeah, I figured, why not? Why the heck not throw myself a few more times against these powerful enemies? And so I did, and I ended up winning, as you can see. This place is now cleared. I also took out some of the mines, not these ones, apparently. One of them dropped an additional green baton, so actually what I could do is just... that one resisted... Oh, that's gray, actually. So that shouldn't deal any damage. That dealt a lot of damage. Okay, never mind. That's a gray mine that deals a ton of damage. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to reload anyway. I just went here to illustrate, or to be more easily able to, you know, describe what I did. Because in the end, it didn't take all that long, and I almost kind of wish I had been recording, but I mean, really, I was just fighting these guys. So it was just a matter of fearing them, which was surprisingly easy to do, surprisingly consistent. I didn't even look at their resistance, or I don't remember. But yeah, that worked pretty well usually. And then, of course, applying acid so that they would start running around, taking damage all the time. So yeah, the thing is, what puzzles me just a little bit is that on my winning attempt, which was really only the fourth one or so, after I started with shields on everyone and the buff that did the trick, that protected us from one of them just jumping into my party and using their area attack and one-shotting two or three of my creatures. With the shields, that at least was preventable. And yeah, anyway, so on the fourth attempt, as usual, I started with the one guy who was wandering up and down the road. But even just attacking him as far away from the base as possible, the rest of them would start coming, you know, dribbling in, two at a time or so. But yeah, that was very manageable in the end. And the thing is, they stopped coming eventually, and it felt like that was only part of them. I didn't keep count or anything, but I don't know, it was maybe half a dozen of them total. And I figured, you know, might as well pick up the loot and head out of the map and take care of the rest of them. But when I returned, I only found a single enemy left, and that was a spellcaster who was just waiting in this room here. I was totally expecting the actual guards that were standing here, or someone, or maybe people from these rooms, but there was literally only a single enemy left on the map, and it certainly felt like I was dealing with more of them on those first unsuccessful attempts when they all just kept coming, including the spellcaster. He also came at some point. But yeah, I don't know if some enemies despawn or something. I'm not sure why that would be the case, but it certainly felt like there were less enemies on that winning attempt in the end. But now the map is clear, so there's that. The one major thing that I was not expecting at all is that there was actually a canister here in this little corner. And it gave me level 4, I believe, of the spell Wreck. Yes, that is now maxed out. So not a particularly important one, at least for me. Although I suppose it's pretty good. But yeah, I would have missed that. I was not ready for that. Of course, that one being positioned down here is only protected by red mines. Well, arguably the strongest ones, I suppose. But yeah, once you can pass those, you can just sneak in here and get there without dealing with these enemies. So that was never a necessity. Yeah, anyway, I just figured I'd quickly describe those little adventures. Now, oh, also, okay, should probably reload. And that puts me right here, ready to enter Kantre's realm. I did downgrade Blackjack to a regular Drake, as I said, so I have a little bit more essence to work with. I also did recreate Artie at some point because, well, he died a few times fighting those soldiers. And I gave him fast recovery accidentally, which I think he didn't have before, so I was expecting to have 35 essence, but ultimately 31 or 35, not a big difference. That's about the amount that you get from an essence pot anyway, so yeah, without further ado, let's head on over. See what Kantre's realm is all about. A mountain looms over you to the northeast. It is dotted with stone doorways, windows, and chimneys. Even out here, you can feel the power radiating out of it. You're close to the main workshop of the island. This is the gateway to the research core. Wow, okay, the game's not very subtle about that at all. Hey, this is where the sneaky back entrance path starts, if you don't want to take the main door to the main facility. Hint, hint. Alright. I mean, I don't know why my character would know. I mean, yeah, okay, I suppose there is the power radiating out of the mountain, but... Well, anyway, this is the gateway to the research core where the true power on Susha Island lies. If you are to solve the mysteries of this place, this is the only destination. Well, apart from the actual main gate, which... Fui? Hello? I hope you're not gonna get caught in the crossfire between me and these battle alphas here, which seem pretty manageable, honestly. Should I even buff for them? Might as well, I guess. Seems like we're gonna be fighting at least 3 of them. Might be worth it. I mean, I can't hurt Fui anyway, so... Not like this anyway. But it is curious why a friendly, or at least non-hostile, Serval would be hanging out with these, or between these, presumably rogues. Oh, okay, he walked up to me. He wanted to talk to me. A Serval walks nervously up to you. This Serval isn't like the others on the island. She looks innocent, obedient, dumb. Well, I guess I've encountered a few that were like that. Much closer to what you're used to. She must be a fresh creation. Oh, okay. Shaped to be full adult size. Body of adult, mind of a child. Body of adult, mind of child. How did this happen? She smiles and pokes the ground nervously with her toe. I am Fui. Welcome to the realm of Kantre, Shaper. I am honored to see you. Now leave or you will be slain. Oh, okay. That's a sudden change in tone. Why does everything here want to kill me? I mean, that's not a question she would be able to answer. I would prefer not to be attacked as possible. No, because Kantre wills it. Kantre is charged by the great Danet to protect these sacred veils in the time of crisis. He has done this for all known time. All time known to you, perhaps. Kantre is afraid you bring impurity, and he is charged to deal with you, and he wills it. Alright, Kantre sounds like a dangerous rogue. I'll have to deal with that. Danet, I know of Danet. She sent me here to speak with Kantre. I mean... I like the idea of using, using a more clever approach to try and solve this area, but I also don't mind fighting the actual rogues at all. No, it's fine. Kantre sounds like a dangerous rogue. I will have to deal with it. I'm sure Kantre expected that, but he sent me to warn you anyway. I'm sorry that you must face the will of Kantre, Shaper. Oh, thanks for your concern. Is there anything more to get out of you? Oh. Why does everything here want to kill me? Because Kantre wills it. Right, of course. Should have expected that. It protects... Oh, it. Didn't you call it him just moments ago? It protects these valleys from all infections because it is the time of crisis. Kantre is made to do great things in the time of crisis. Who is Kantre? A servant mind. Ah, of course. Why do I never expect servant minds? I was thinking of some sort of special construct, some special spectre or something. Much easier. A servant mind, old and wise. It assures me that it is doing the true will of the Shapers. I have no reason to believe otherwise. Well, and I have no reason to believe... Well, I mean, actually, I also have no reason to believe otherwise. It is probably doing the will of those particular Shapers that created it and instructed it. Anyway, tell me about Kantre? Kantre is very wise. Kantre was placed here to act in a time of crisis. Then the time of crisis happened. Kantre was stern and wise and brought about his will. I honor Kantre. It brought me forth. Where did you come from? A vat. Well, duh. I was stored in a vat when the Shapers left, before I could be properly educated. I dreamed there for a long time. Then Kantre brought me out. My mind was empty and lost, and Kantre filled it. Yeah, with all kinds of nonsense, no doubt. What is the time of crisis? It was said that there might come a time when the great research halls would have a crisis and poisons would flow forth and rogues would claim all of everything. Well, yeah, that's pretty close to what's happening. That is why this dominion was created. Kantre was given mastery over it to provide protection and succor to the hurt and dissolving. And a marvelous job Kantre is doing. Kantre says it's doing well, so I trust it. Where is Kantre? Find the southern clearing with big stone pillars, like this one here. Straight north from. Straight north from here. Yes. All right. Thank you. So. Oh, hi there. Didn't even see you. Let's keep fighting these rogues right here while our buffs last. Let's didn't even reach that one. Okay, well, that works, I guess. Are you gonna come now? Yes, you are. How convenient. Nice. Okay. Oh, hold on. Buffs might be running out, but not quite yet. I guess they do last for a decent amount of time now. Now that the spell is fully powered up. Oh, okay. Not even locked. Those are green, I believe, judging by those sparkles. Now I don't know if line of sight matters here. I do have 2 red spore batons. Or did they drop an additional? Oh, actually, they one of the soldiers by the docks might have dropped an additional red one. Oh, okay. That apparently does not depend on line of sight, only on proximity. That's really convenient. Good to know. 4 living tools. That is pricey. Not that I have all the living tools I'll probably ever need at this point. Okay, so 4. Sure, I'll take it. 4 tools for 4 XP. Yeah. It's probably to be expected at this point. High clearance holding. Warning Reapers. Reapers? Reaper turrets, I guess. Now spray baton. Okay. I was fully expecting... Oh, hi there. I was fully expecting this to be bigger, but then if I had looked at the map, I should not have been. And I was also fully expecting to pay another for tools for access to that. Nice. And I get charmed plate. Okay, so plate armor, not really for me. +2 to mental magic. Okay. And 25% mental effect resistance. Yeah, decent, I guess. For the charming plate wearer. What is this then? Pretty well protected place. Or it used to be. I'm not going to be taking any more rough crystals. Rod of defenses. Okay. Well, there used to be a cancer in here, but unfortunately not anymore. Of course we have more of them. Wow. Once again we got separated pretty far apart. That's okay. Okay, that was enough to take him out. Did not mean to skip my own turn there. Oh, also, how did Artie get damaged? Didn't even realize. Should probably heal him sometime, but then again, nothing I've seen here so far has been particularly threatening. Alright, okay, that does not open. At least not without probably talking to Kantre. Crisis region. For supplies and instructions, report to Kantre. For assistance, report to health and holding. This is going to lead to the hill, right? There was something... Yeah, there was an obelisk to read there. Probably saying the same thing. This might be where Wei is living, if I had to guess. Pretty Spartan quarters. Okay. Wait, yes, okay. I just saw this little gap in the wall there, but of course We know what that is. Yes, crisis region is expected. I suppose I might as well head north and talk to Kantre right away. Are you guys gonna come and intercept me? No? Okay. I should probably... I mean, really these enemies are not threatening enough to... well, be much of a threat. But still, no need to just rush in and risk, you know, taking unnecessary damage. If nothing else, these Reaper turrets are probably able to deal some pretty significant damage if they get a chance to. Okay, now they know I'm here. Or they just happen to be coming this way. Might also... well, I can probably take this one out. I'm not sure if... actually, I can do this. It's gonna take one of them out. And you can obviously also reach this one. Oh, except you're still on cooldown. I could play it super safe and terrify this one. Yeah, sure, why not? That did work. Scree? Okay, he is running. Not a big deal, though. And I get all of you. And I get a quick action as well. Wow. So should you. Can I actually get all three of those? Wow. Not bad. He might be stunnable. Yes, okay. A bit of an unnecessary risk, but I was reasonably confident that it would work. Just move everyone ahead a little bit. Wow, even more of them coming. Well, Kantre certainly values his safety, that's for sure. Screen? What's that even do? Doesn't have a visible effect. Also, I should have used the fireball. Not that it matters. I guess it's not overload, because overload I think has a little has floating combat text. Not sure. Oops. Okay, that's fine. That's more than fine. Did any of you drop anything? Didn't see anything. There is a body here, though. Maybe Fui's predecessor, who, I don't know, wasn't properly created or something. There you are, hiding in the corner here. Oh, you know what? I cannot... okay, I can exit. Forgot to put on my leadership belt, of course, just in case. You meet Mind Kantre, servant mind and controller of this area. One look into the creature's watery eyes tells you that its isolation on Susha Island has driven it thoroughly mad. It smiles at you and twitches. Shaper, you come to my dominion. It is the time of crisis. I am charged by the net to protect Protect. I see you as a thing of infection. Explain yourself, or I destroy you. Yeah, right. You yourself can't really do much to me, though. And the net sent me to check on you. I mean, I would try that. I hope I can just start this conversation over. You start to turn, but then Kantre shrieks in fury. God damn it. You look at it. Kantre closes its eyes. It's trying to do something, but its energy has been drained by its centuries here. Its body hops and twitches in its cradle. Finally, it goes limp. Okay. I mean, that might have already done the trick. I'm still going to put this on. Oh. Mind Kantre stares off into space. Its final effort against you seems to have burnt the mad creature out. Whoops. It would require skilled Shaper assistance to heal it. You doubt the Shapers will bother. Kantre, I still need your help. I command you to aid me. Remain silent. That's unfortunate. Really? I did quick save before it, didn't I? I mean, I didn't mean to first talk to it and then exit the conversation. I just forgot to put on the belt, so I think in this case, just because I'm curious what it might have to say. Not that I expect anything useful, but, you know, just because. Right, we need to discuss this. I mean, that's probably not going to work. The only thing that might produce anything different is if I try to trick it. The net sent me to check on you. Do not attack. Kantre stares at you, doubtful. You stare back at it. Something in your voice made the creature think you might be telling the truth. I cannot slay you, not if you are with the Creator. Tell me, what are my new instructions? Do you need to be fed? Not that I have anything, but... yeah, I mean, I don't have anything, so this could not possibly produce anything useful. Your time of long noble service can at last end. The net wants you to deactivate yourself. Would you believe that, though? Continue doing what you have been doing. You're doing well. However, I need to pass safely. I mean, that is much more likely to succeed. And it is also really all I need, in addition to having this door opened, if that's possible. I'm gonna go with this. Kantre smiles. Thank you, I'm glad. I'm glad my service and my will have been good. You may pass through here safely. Oh, I forgot. You will need a key. It points at the cabinet next to it with its withered hand. Oh, I could have just taken it. Well, and I also have the items you wanted me to store. You hear a click from a door in the east wall. Oh, okay, so maybe that... Huh, if I had just allowed it to burn itself out, I wonder if that door would have been closed forever. Alright, what is this area for? This is where Shapers come in the time of crisis. There are shops and an apothecary and places for rogues and places to meet and organize. It is all here in case there is a disaster in the halls of research to the east. Okay. So just a secondary command center, I suppose, with backup facilities. Pretty smart, I suppose, with how Shaper projects tend to go. How can I enter the halls of research? Take the key from my cabinet and go east. That is where the meeting halls and the apothecary are. Beyond there is the research halls. You need an entry baton to enter, though. Where can I get an entry baton? I don't know. Records of all that are in cask. I see. Another question. What do you remember of the net? So little, I am sad. I remember her words, but not what she was like. She was very wise. She controlled all research here. Then she left. I will never see her again. Why did she leave? She never came to say. She never even said goodbye. Oh. Tell me more about the net. She was head of research on Susha Island. She was so mighty and wise. All the great accomplishments here came from her. Perhaps other wise Shapers will come along to guide you. No, I am dying. I am broken inside. I will live as long as I can in her honor. Then I will only be a failed component. Oh. Well, that's all I need from you. Yes, Shaper. Thank you, Shaper. Poor little thing. Kantre's key. Thank you. You open the cabinet that contains several shattered ceramic containers surrounded by dried goo. There is also a key encrusted in a thick crust of mineral substances. You break it free and keep it. Alright. No nutrients here, as expected. Well, who knows? That leadership belt might actually have made the difference there. So I'm glad I went back, because there was quite a bit more to get out of it, even though most of it was just repeats of what we already knew, or just sadness. Check out. No, thank you. What is this, though? Mass Restore. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously I'm going to take it. And it's useful, I suppose. Although I guess in practice I heal for more than any one of us has health, so not really useful in any practical sense. Living tool. Some of these. More living tools, wow. Okay. Now, is this door open? It was never mentioned. I'm gonna check, even though it's a little bit of a detour. I do have the key. I mean, obviously there's no locking mechanism. It's possible that just having the key opens it, or that this was also unlocked by Kantre. Well, it's not opening to my creatures, so no, I guess not. Fui? Hey, you're still around. Fui looks up at you. She looks like she's in awe of you. The fact that most of the creations around here would prefer to kill you seems to be lost on her. Tell me about Kantre. Kantre is very wise. Right. Okay, that's all we can get from you. Interesting. Well, maybe exploring the rest of this place is gonna shed some light on the door mystery. I mean, the absence of any visible, interactable opening mechanism indicates that... What? Oh, they're not hostile anymore. Never mind then. That's fine. They weren't worth any XP anyway. Yeah, that implies that there's a some sort of trigger to hit well, trigger somewhere. There's another canister. Wow. Terror. Yes, I actually use that sometimes. Not recently, nearly as much as I used to, but yeah, still good to have. Acid pod, battle pod. All right. Unlocked with the key that I had. Okay, these are still usable. For what it's worth. Alright. Hey guys, don't mind me. Is this area even? Yeah, obviously there must be... Maybe this must be the way into the main facility? Okay, looks like it could lead somewhere. The Glocks are also... They also have their own room. Once a workshop, now it lies in ruins. Rusty tools are about untouched since the island was abandoned. Alright. Not even touched by the Glocks. Oh, health and holding. I see. Report supplies taken and rogues disposed of to Kantre. Okay. Oh, hey, you were not deactivated. Are you even guarding anything? I guess there's a door there and there are some curing pods? Huh. We should be able to just take these out carefully without them being able to fight back at all. Oh, hi there. Except that I was not ready for one to be there. My bad. I also hope that I'm safe from those there. Not entirely sure though. Wait. Should be able to get them. Of course, I don't know if I can actually kill all three of them like this. In fact, I might not be. Although, no, okay, we're fine. I should have trusted RT. Okay. Yep, curing pods, and that's about it. But this way was more protected, so who knows? Okay, no, never mind. Exit is here, and this is a logbook. There are instructions on the first page. Step 1, sign in. Register creations and complaints. Step 2, turn in rogues and borderline creations and holding cells. Step 3, report and wait at triage chamber. Health assistance will be given according to need. Nobody ever signed in. All of the other pages are blank. Huh, I guess during the time of the island's active occupation, this emergency center was never needed. Wait. What's that? Restoration pod. Awesome. Okay, here we have someone. Who knows? Oh, the holy cell should never have been used, and well, not sure how it makes sense for these blocks to be in there, but you know. Oh, not sure how I get the one behind this corner, but yeah, line of sight in this game tends to not make sense. Discipline one, restoration power, and a simple gold ring. Is this open? It does, and it's. Why does this cell not even have a lever? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, that should be it for this map. Yes, looks like it. Well then, guess we might as well keep going. We have a few minutes left. The West Gate, which curiously has a bridge symbol. I'm sure there's going to be an explanation for that, right? You find a green veil high in the mountains of Susha Island to the northeast. Looming above the trees and stone outcroppings, you see a huge building. It is a massive shaper-built structure, a passage into the west side of the mountain. You found an entrance to the research core of Susha Island. Yay! Surely the answers to all your questions are here, in addition, no doubt, to incredible power. At first the valley seems empty. Then, on the pathway ahead of you, you see a fast, blurry motion. It was only there for a moment. Odd. Did I actually see anything, though? I mean, I didn't. Oh, hi there. You're a speed sentinel. Are you... No, you're transparent. Okay, so you're actually ghosted. You're also very tanky. Oh, and you're special, apparently? The Sholai Guard. Wait, is it supposed to be a Sholai? But it is transparent, isn't it? Or he? Whatever. The Sholai Guard moves so fast that you can barely see him. He's just an angry blur. Okay, I guess that's the idea. Augmented by stolen shaping canisters. Then, just for a moment, he pauses. You can almost see him clearly. It looks like he's holding out a large ceramic gourd. What would that be? He drops it and it smashes against the ground. There is a cloud of essence, and then your foe has allies. More forbidden shaper technology stolen from the research core. What other ugly surprises do these invaders have for you? Huh. I've never found an item that can just be used to summon things. There's another one. I'm sure I saved at some point. Somewhat recently. I mean, if nothing else. There's an autosave from entering this. This area here. I guess we'll focus on one of them. It's really the only thing I can do. No haste, unfortunately, but that's okay. Okay, one of them blew up? Oh, wait. Burning turrets? Do those blow up? I'm not sure. No, wait. This is the burning turret. Alpha. Oh, Pyro Roamer. Of course. Didn't even realize it was one of those. I mean... I guess I could try stunning this one. Nope, never mind. They do have a pretty high resistance. I guess I should have been paying attention to that. Alright. Wow, they can just keep doing that. That is pretty insane. Thankfully, they're low enough level to not really hit me all that much. Critical for 50, just as I say that. Okay. Well, Pyro Roamer is gonna blow up and in our face. Yep. Sure enough. Alright, that takes care of one of them. Terrified resisted, of course. Maybe this one's not even gonna... Maybe they have different... Oh, never mind. I was just about to say that maybe this one is not gonna summon, but it's gonna cast spells instead. No, they can just do both. Alright, you know what? I do have my Mass Restore, and this does seem like the time to use it. I do appreciate them, or him, repeatedly missing us though, which is probably pretty damaging spell. Force Lightning. Okay, he has somehow taken a lot more damage than I expected. A lot more quickly than the other one did, which is fine by me. There we go. Okay. Those guys are pretty nasty. We did end up taking quite a bit of damage, although most of that was from blowing ourselves up with the roamer, basically. So, not really to any of their credits. Huh. Alright, interesting though. Kinda wish we had encountered more enemies like that in the past. But, well, maybe we'll be seeing quite a bit more of them from now on than I could possibly wish for. I guess I never did find a way to open that door on the other map, huh? It really only just occurred to me again. Well, we'll see. The Sholai brought several servile prisoners to this makeshift interrogation chamber. You find no signs of who these serviles were or how they angered the Sholai. The final result is unpleasant. Yeah, sure enough. I mean, if nothing else, I guess they're most likely from Kask, since that is closest. That's a small consolation that they're, you know, unlikely to be some of the more agreeable serviles, for what it's worth. Of course, that's not really something I should be happy about, but no. Sure. Oh, hi there. Guardian Spectres, Spectre, Agent Spectre. Okay, so these are actual ghosts. What level are you? 13? I mean, probably really not worth worrying too much about. That's what I meant to do. Wait. Should be able to target here and possibly reach anyone who's still inside, because it seems like there is one. This deals so much damage. Surprises me every time. You gonna come out? Yes, you are. You were not actually hit. Well, I guess there is another one who was hit and stunned, and thus didn't come out. Oh, you can't move. Of course not. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Guess that didn't do anything. Makes sense. Oh wow, there were two of them. Nice. Alright, and got a bunch of rough crystals here, which aren't gonna do anyone any good. And we have maybe something good in here. Yes, shaped breastplate. Not sure if I've seen one of these. The icon doesn't seem familiar. A lot of stun resistance for an... I guess it is a pretty heavy armor. I don't know. Obviously not particularly useful to anyone. Shielding spores, thank you. Oh. Huh, where'd you come from? I guess you have just been patrolling here. Yep. Oh, there are at least two more of them, huh? Okay, fine. I should have... oh, actually... That's fine. Actually, I really appreciate them crouching together like that. Crowding together like this. Nice. Also, no explodey roamers this time, which is certainly to my benefit. Wait. Except I guess I just didn't see it. Huh? Volt I thought. Oh. Different kind of volatile creature. Oh well. You know what? Have one of these. Hopefully get stunned. Stun resisted. Yeah, that's fine. In that case, I'm gonna blow even more of my essence on one of these. Oh, they get their turn. That's okay. You died. That's fine. Yeah, it's more than fine. That's what I like to see. A steel shield. All right. Well, I guess I did end up seeing more of them, just as I wished. Is there any purpose to this little peninsula? Well, maybe to give me a bit of a scouting of the area. More orcs of the peaceful variety, thankfully. No shades in here. Spectres. Oh, I spoke too soon, but they are projecting something, so that's good. Still have essence. Surprising amount, actually, so that's good. Nice. Wow. Amazing. And we get create battle alpha. Yeah, well, thanks, I guess. More of those things and more of these things. And then we already saw more of those summoner dudes patrolling. Okay, another room full of corpses. The Sholai defending this area captured several intruders. One was a servile, but 3 of them were other Sholai. They were brought here, executed, and forgotten. The air makes you gag. Yeah, you'd expect as much in a closed room like this. It's pretty unpleasant. But of course, that's no reason not to, you know, not to loot the dead. Huh? Oh, okay. Interesting that you noticed us from that far away and while not even looking at us. Pretty perceptive of you. Was someone stunned? Or was it stun resisted? Huh. Alright, that's it. Now you summon. That's fine. Very nice. Really? Wow, okay. I mean, this time I did notice that there were exploders among them, but I didn't think we were close enough to be blown up. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Getting close to the end of the episode, end of this area. So I'll just be able to regroup. In fact, with any luck, that was the last of them. Sure seems that way. Yeah, smash this door just in case there is something else lurking somewhere. Oh, hold on. Might as well pick these up. Okay, and here's finally the entrance. The back entrance, the side entrance. Into the lab. Okay, no more guards here. No book there. Oh, there's one here though. Pick that, I guess. Spread crystals, yes. Here's a healing pod, speed spores. This is an old Shaper logbook used to record people and materials which passed through the West Gate. The Sholai have been reading and rereading it, though you have no idea what they might have been looking for. One entry at the very end catches your eye. Commander Frel was relieved of his entry baton. He was difficult when he was not told where it was stored. He was informed that locations of all key access items were recorded in the administrative core at Kask, and only Kask. Okay, there's another mention of Kask. So, and I guess all the way back when I actually were there. Like forever ago, several lifetimes ago, what it feels like. I did learn about the entry batons there, or at least one of their locations. Probably the one in the Western Workshop, if I had to guess. Or maybe the one in the mines. I did hear about the mines at some point in the distant past, so that might have been it. Either way. A heavy stone gate blocks your way into the research halls. There is no lever or other control. The door silently refuses entry. Well, I mean, there is a control panel there. Nearby, you can see a small control panel. It is damp and quivers slightly. It might still be alive. Well, if it's quivering, it's probably alive. Alright, I'm also going to put these on, just in case. I doubt that this is that this can be messed up, because obviously you can permanently lock yourself out from the main gate, if you can even deal with the defenders. So it has to be possible for every single player to open this door, right? Or else the game becomes unbeatable. There's a small living control panel here, a sturdy and elegant wood, fungus, and stone contraption of shape remake. Luckily, the Sholai have not destroyed it. Well, I guess they needed it to operate the door. None of the switches on the panel are still working. They're just too old. There is a slot, however, that looks intact and healthy. Ah, okay, so this is actually where I need the baton. Makes sense, I guess. Usually a key is inserted in such a slot to activate the device. Try to insert something. Try to repair the switches. Can I actually do that? Despite your considerable skill with mechanical devices, you have no luck repairing the panel. Oh, okay, so if I had, like, insane, superhuman mechanics skill, I would actually be able to bypass the need for a baton entirely? I mean, it's not guaranteed, but it's what I'm guessing here. Interesting. Try to insert something into the slot. You insert the entry baton. Okay, I was wondering if I was going to try random objects first. It's a perfect fit. You hear a metallic grinding sound coming from inside the east wall. Nothing else happens, and none of the switches on the panel become active. The research core is now open to you. I guess since the Sholai... Oh, thanks for the 40 experience, which at this point in the game is actually a lot. Right, and another one from the inside. Makes sense. So since the Sholai, who were obviously guarding this place, but they did not have any entry batons as far as I know, so they could not have opened this. They could not have come in this way. They were obviously, or are obviously, using the main gate. Well, they were until I sealed it. As the only entrance into the main lab, the main research. So, well, I guess we'll see if that means that on the inside we're not going to encounter any Sholai, at least for a little bit. Oh, the vats, okay. And then to the central labs, I see. Several origins. Ah, right. I am still looking for that. I guess I do have less than a handful of side quests at this point that I actually want to make, want to do. Use Geneforge. Well, I mean, that's not a side quest. The purging, I'm not gonna do. Conqueror's research. Okay, that's in the research core. Surprisingly, well, presumably close to the end of the game, I'll have to, or I'll encounter this bit of information. Only to then, you know, make my way all the way back out there, all the way back to Mines 1 to turn in the quest. But, well, that's what it is. Kill Elrond, not gonna do that, not gonna do that, not gonna do this. I am absolutely going to do this eventually. Secrets of Susha. Trashcraft is hiding in Northeast Laboratories. Right. Well, I mean, that's the same as using the Geneforge, of course. The question is only what I do after that, I guess, or what I do once I activate it. Then several origins, right. For Toivo and Cask. Yes, okay, so it looks like we're going to be doing that next time, probably. So we can now freely travel to the vats. Right. I am going to first return to... Well, why not Cask? Why not Cask? Remake Blackjack, who unfortunately got blown up recently. And yeah, we're going to head into the vats next. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.